guitar so much and why I want people to play is because we are all singing the same song. Playing the guitar is something that others can enjoy and be a part of. That's really quite beautiful.
Keith Urban's first anniversary guitar event, Saturday, only on HSN.
Thursdays are now
Gotta Watch Thursday!
Join me, Amy Morrison, for the Beauty Report. And join me, Colleen Lopez, for the list. It's always fun. It's always innovative. We bring to the HSN customer a beauty experience. The list is your go-to destination for what's happening in the world of fashion. Colleen really understands style. She makes it effortless and easy. Amy lives, breathes, and sleeps beauty. Great beauty and phenomenal fashions finally come together.
Tune in Thursday from 7 to 10.
Oh, you're gonna love the quintet. If you did not order our Scholastic sewing machine and serger combo, you're gonna love this. Let me tell you, this is the Futura Quintet All-in-1 machine. It does everything. Everything except bake cookies. And Darlene's working on that. Here's the thing. Whether you want to do magnificent embroidery, automatic embroidery, digitally, because it just, you set it up, you let it go. It even tells you when to change the thread color. Or you want to sew, with all the pressure feet you get, you can serge, you can quilt. I mean, this is just an endless variety of experiences, and it's going to be such an aspirational product. Now, I don't want you to get nervous. I want you to be excited about this, because you're going to be one of the lucky ones to get this reduced from $1,200 to $879.95 if you order early into the presentation. Now, if you need a little bit more information before ordering, Darlene's prepared to get you going on understanding. Get out your laptop and read the specs and all that's included on hsn.com. That's going to make it so easy for you. But you're going to get this home for $176.99, and you're on autopilot. Let me step over here with Darlene, but I want Darlene to start by telling you all the accessories you're going to receive, because you get not only the embroidery hoops, but you're going to get all the extra things you need that are on this other chart over here, including extra presser feet. So, Darlene, start on that side and work us this way, because you get two different hoops.
You get 3 hoops.
Three hoops, excuse me.
This is the only embroidery machine, Bill, in our whole lineup that has the 3 hoops. This has the continual hooping. You've probably heard about it, you've read about it, you've seen it, you've dreamed it, and now it's here today at a special price. You have your big 6 by 10 hoop. This hoop will allow you to do multi-hooping as well. There's a built-in navigational system which will allow ultimately 10-inch by 20-inch designs, and we'll show you that in a little bit. This is the smaller hoop for your smaller designs, collars, cuffs, tiny logos, things of that nature. You always want to try to match up the size hoop with the size design that you're stitching. And then we have feet for the regular sewing machine. You have a one-step buttonhole foot, a zipper and piping foot, your all-purpose foot, satin stitching, blind hem, button attachment. But then over here, this is the extra that you don't get with any other embroidery machine.
So continual means you could make a 4-foot runner that's embroidered.
You could make a runner that goes around the world. I mean, this is continual, meaning it doesn't ever stop until you stop it. You decide how long.
You could change patterns if you wanted to by country. So.
You could make a flag that goes all over the world. Okay. Then you have your pattern chart. It comes with a knee lifter, which is fabulous. You've got a scissor embroidery foot, your bobbins, your spool pins. Your installation software includes advanced editing, auto punch, and hyperfont. So you're getting all of the software. You're getting 250 built-in designs. Fit all brand new, not the same designs that are on the 6700, the 400, the 550, the 6000. Those all had a group of designs. This has an entirely new group of designs. They're absolutely stunning, and 50 of them are for the endless hooping, and continual hooping. So I'm going to show you what that means. And in fact, I can start out just showing you that right now, since I've got you right here.
You want me to help you?
Yeah, I'd love it. Let's take a peek. You go take this.
Knock anything
over.
You
walk to the front over there, and we'll show our viewers.
Now, what you're looking at are finished patterns that you can create by the press of a button.
You take this side. Okay. I'm sorry, I got that mixed up. It's a comedy capers. Go. Okay. So I was fiddling around with
the 3 of you who know what a vaudeville act is, including me.
Okay, so these are continual designs. Each one of these is built into your software. You're receiving all these designs. You have traditional and neoclassic, you've got modern, contemporary, you've got some whimsical ideas here. There's cross-stitch, transitional, modern, I mean, you name it, every single type of design that you can think of. And I just did two hoopings of each.
This is gorgeous.
Two of each, just to start to show you what they all would look like. I wanted to see what they would look like, quite frankly. It's very exciting. It's the most intricate to the most fun, and you can think of all different times of the year when you would find them useful. So the endless hooping, give that to me.
But you know, what I think is interesting is you don't have to know how to sew to do this. I mean, this is the best part. And we're gonna, you know what, we're gonna take you over here to Darlene's machine, her anchor machine.
Yeah.
And we're gonna show you a list of some of the other patterns and some of the embroidery designs that you can create yourself on a jacket, maybe on the yoke of a jacket, the sleeve, a robe. If you want to put initials and monograms and buy towels and linens and sheets, you can do that as well. And that's a great holiday gift for $879.95. This is $296,724. I'm going to say this to you right now. I believe this will be gone by the end of the show because we've only got 140 of these left. With everybody that's like, you know, watching the show right now, because now it's like approaching 6 p.m. Eastern. A lot of you finished dinner. If you're just tuning in, this is your machine for the holidays. Now, Darlene, where are you?
All right, check it out.
Okay,
Come here. Come here, let me show you this. So we're on my computer screen. The best part about this is, there's so much to explain. First of all, you need to have Windows XP, Windows 7, Windows 8, or Windows Vista.
Right.
It will work on all of those operating systems. But this is the nice part. You're working on your own computer screen. So rather than a tiny little spot on the front of your embroidery machine, you actually can use your own computer. I'm going to forward the design. See how it changed? Now I'm going to send the block. It's just magically transmitted that to the sewing machine. This embroidery machine just moved the hoop to get it ready. And now the next part, as
this is the fabric now. This is the hoop.
Now, as you can see there are some what we call jump stitches. And it's good to go in and trim those jump stitches in between colors so you don't run over stitches that you don't want in your design. Then you must put on the pantyhose. The support hose has to go on the thread because if it doesn't, you could have thread tension.
I'm so glad you clarified that.
Yes. So now put the thread on your top spool pin, put the cover on, and watch this. This is called Swift Smart Threading. All I did was pull it down. I went around that back tension guide, pulled it down around the pigtail, stage it.
Wow, that's fast.
Check it out. Ready? Go. I got to get this around. Get this in that little...
Into the groove.
Into this groove here.
And then it goes up, and that's it.
That's correct.
Oh, that's pretty amazing.
With the needle in its uppermost position. Here we go.
Okay.
There we are. Of course it won't because it's live TV. Yeah. I'm in the hall. I'm working on this.
Okay, this is a moment.
There you go. Okay.
It
does work. There we are. All right, now, I'm going to green as go, so we go ahead and start.
It tells you when it's threaded.
Right, and then you want to get in there and trim that little jump thread.
Okay.
And then go ahead and stop. Now, did you notice how I trim that? I have scissors that are bent up, and they're also shaped to go down into the hoop, so you can trim without poking the tips of your scissors into your embroidery design and marring and ruining it. How do you do that, you may ask? Well, I have my Darstar embroidery scissor kit, and it has 2 sets of bent tip scissors. This is the hoop. There's small micro tips. 2 additional sets here, a 4-inch, a 3-inch, 1 straight, 1's bent, and a seam ripper, just in case you have to pull out a design.
Let me ask you a question that I'm sure is on our customer's mind.
Beautiful zippered pouch.
If you wanted to do an embroidery pattern, and you wanted it to be all one color, and it was designed to be 3 colors,
yes.
Do you have to start it again in between what would normally be a color change, or can you just set it up for automatic and have it do the entire pattern nonstop?
Both. You can do it either way.
Okay, so you can do either way.
Yeah.
Now listen, this qualifies for 9 months VIP financing, incidentally. If you want to get the HSN card, stretch your payments out over 9 months interest-free. I think it comes out to $97.77 per month versus a flex payment on any major credit card. Now, we've got a customer on the phone, and I can't see her name because it just scrolled up. Catherine in South Carolina. Catherine, welcome to HSN with the incomparable sewing instructor, Darlene Cahill.
Well, thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing good.
What machine did you order?
I ordered these Singer Stylists in September when they had a September running on it.
Yes.
And they sold out real fast.
Right.
And I'm glad I ordered on Saturday, the day before.
Smart.
Do you love Singer products?
I love Singer products. I grew up on Singer products. When I was 13, I learned how to sew, and we had to do measurements. We learned how to do a little draft and then write the measurements on the shoulders and then around the neck and all of that. And so I consider myself old school.
Right.
And then I sewed when I was in high school, sophomore in high school. I needed to borrow my mom's sewing machine, but she was busy on it. And so my father got my grandmother's Singer sewing machine up and running. And it was a Singer treadle sewing machine. And I made a beautiful cake that was lined with the fox fur, and it color coordinated really good together. And I did it all on the Singer treadle sewing machine that my grandmother had.
So I have to ask you a
Incredible.
question, because you sound like you really understand sewing and you really have seen a variety of machines. When you see these comparable values that we offer you, that Darlene and Singer bring to us, what do you think? For example, the Futura that we're offering, the Quintet,
Oh, yeah.
is this a good value in your opinion based on what you've seen?
It is very good value. I mean, I go to different websites, and shop, look at different other stores. And HSN's is really, for the whole East Coast, has got the best prices. I think you guys got the best prices worldwide.
There you go, one for us. Thank you so much, and thank you, Catherine, for being a customer and a member of our family of customers.
Oh, thank you. You're welcome.
Okay, have a nice day
Happy
and a great
sewing,
holiday.
Catherine.
I just love this because you know what? It's so true. Up and down the eastern seaboard, but all the way across the United States, there really is nobody who competes with the packages that our buyers put together for you. They
right.
sit down with Singer Corporate. They don't have a middle person there. They're not like a retail store that has 5 or 6 or 8 machines in the store from different companies where they can only stock one brand. We do a variety of brands, but we deal directly with their corporate manufacturers, and we're bringing them to you with all of our financial support, like our VIP financing, our extra flex payment.
Yeah.
It just makes it seamless and, no pun intended, seamless and easy for you. Fewer than 130 remaining with everybody that's ordering right now, and they could sell out during the show. I will tell you, it's not something that's a surprise if it does.
Well, this is the Big Mac Daddy of all our embroidery machines. It's the only one in the lineup that has the auto punch, allowing you to convert clip art to a stitch design.
Okay.
The hyperfont, allowing you to convert all true fonts in your computer's hard drive to stitched designs. And it has the advanced editing, allowing you to change the outline, change the stitch direction, change the fill to over 100 different fills. But it is the only one that also has continual hooping, allowing you to do your pillowcases, your sheets, your linens, to have
drapery curtains.
Draperies, anything that it just keeps going on and on. And even if you don't use one of the 50 designs built in, this is from the small hoop. I imported it into the continual hoop and made it my own design. So you can make your own designs. You don't have to do just the design.
You know, from Concierge Collection or from Highgate Manor.
Exactly.
I mean, can you imagine what a multicolor thread embroidery job like this would cost on sheets?
Can you?
You can do this and custom make your sheets.
Yes.
And do the flange on the flat sheet, and then you could do curtains with maybe a swag with the embroidered pattern.
Exactly.
You're going to love using this, and you don't have to know even really how to sew. You just have to know how to set up the hoop in the machine and thread it.
And you can do.
And you're going to have so much fun with this. It's going to be a blast.
You can just run the continual hooping on a ribbon and then attach the ribbon to the side of a pair of pants. Imagine this on some black slacks with black ribbon and black stitching, like tuxedo pants and tone on tone.
Very hot.
You could have done that, but it wouldn't have shown up as much.
Even these little napkins. Look at
Right.
these napkins you did.
Look at them.
And the jeans.
I know. You're so funny.
No, I know, but I look at some of these
You're
things
so
and I know.
cute.
Look, I know what these things sell for. When you go to the store and you go to a fine, like home store, you know what you pay for.
I
things
know,
like
and especially jeans like this. And you can just get these designs from the internet. Oh, by the way,
You're making fun of me.
No, I'm not. I love you.
making
You
fun
know
of me.
that. You can get designs on the internet in 14 different file formats this software will interpret, which is just incredible. And I'm going to go around right now because I want to show you the continual hooping again, because that's really what stands apart. And it makes this machine different than all the other machines in our lineup. I've showed this before, but I just happen to love this piece of fabric.
I keep getting lost back here.
and all the props. Stiff Bill. So I started with 2 pieces of fabric, the chartreuse and the aqua, and they were solid. I went ahead and ran the circles down the aqua. I made up my own continual design and ran that down the chartreuse. And then I joined them together, and then using this as a standalone sewing machine, I joined them with a decorative, 2 decorative stitches, and whew, lo and behold, look what you end up with. Beautiful fabric, one of a kind. You can turn that into absolutely anything. It's fun to do. It's amazing to see you pick your favorite colors, you pick your favorite designs. You get to let the machine do most of the work. And don't forget, this is a sewing machine. It's an embroidery machine. It's an heirloom machine. And it is a home decor machine. And it is a quilting machine. 5 different genres of sewing. You would have your fill. With extra lighting in the neck, from the tower to the needle is 8 1/4 inches. You have extra height as well. You have all of this extra lighting, a double carrying handle at the top, horizontal thread feed, plus there's also a vertical spool pin that goes with this. What you'll really appreciate is being able to take a hoop design. Okay, my design wasn't plugged in when we started, so let me go ahead and show you how easy it is to get it started. I'm just going to do it right here live.
You're plugged in now, right?
I'm plugged in. Watch what we're going to do. We're going to create, and let's go to the library.
Okay.
And we'll go to the endless hoop, and let's scroll down. There it is. Let's pick this design. It's going to load in. See it loading in? I go, yep, that's it. Load it in. It did. Now I go over here to transmit it. It says you have to put on your hoop. Okay, I'll go ahead and I'll take the hoop off. This is what you do, and I'm kind of glad this happened, because if this happens to you at home, here's the protocol.
Well, then you know what's going on.
Here's the protocol. Take a pencil, write this down, or you'll drive yourself nutty. First you turn on the computer, then you turn on your machine. Then you open the software, then you slide on the hoop. That's what I'm going to do right now. I'm at the slide on the hoop stage. There it goes. Now we're going to select the design, which we did, and now we're going to send it to the machine.
It's that simple.
It's that simple.
And once you send it to the machine has got a buffer in it that retains exactly what you've sent over there, that lets it download it to the system, that puts it to work sewing. And that's why the machine on my left has stopped. It's waiting for a thread change.
All right, we're going to do it.
We're
going to do it from scratch. I didn't have it running right. So first I start my computer.
Okay.
Then you turn on the machine. It's going to do a little warm up, does a little dance for you.
And it configures.
Yep, there it goes. Okay, now I'm going to open the program. There you go. It's going to ask you if you want to allow it, and of course you say yes.
I liked your machine dance.
Start it right now. Thank you. Okay, I say no to these things for expedience purpose. I say no. Okay, now I come back over here, put on the hoop. There you go. And now I come back over here and open my design. And that's it. Once you have that down, you are good to go. We'll go to endless hoop, and I select the design. It's loading into the endless hoop that you see on the screen. I'm going to click and say, go ahead, fill in the stitches. Go to the machine, say, transmit to the machine. Bada boom, we did it. Now, this is the part where you get to decide how much space you want between the designs. Look what you can do. You can overlap them, but I don't want to. I just want them next to each other.
So you can actually reconfigure the designs and their spacing
and I say, go.
On the screen.
Right, now send design.
And that will send that unique, modified,
did you see it move?
Altered design to the hoop.
Now, here's the best part.
Wow.
I stitched one before we started because I really wanted you to see how this worked. This design is complete. When it ends, it anchors. There's little anchors sewn right here. It's behind it. If we could get a little, see that right there, that little nudge? That little nub, that's a stitch anchor. Now watch what happens. I'm going to loosen the hoop. I'm going to slide my work area until my needle is lined up with that little nudge again and that little anchor. And now, let me make sure, yep, it's right about where it was. So now I know I can pick up right where I left off when I put the foot down.
Look at this.
Now, it's right back on the anchor. Yep, right back on the anchor. There it is. And now I'm stitching, and it's going to continue and pick up right where it left off. This is so exciting. There's nothing else like it on the market at this price point. I'm telling you, this is what I think makes this so special compared to all the other embroidery machines.
I don't want you to get crazy nervous at home, but I'm just going to let you know that this $1,200 system, right? Is it 12? Will be gone. With everybody that's in the ordering process, we have fewer than like 80 remaining.
How cool is that?
Here's the thing. You get to use it all the way into January. If you're like, you know what, I don't know. I don't know if I'm technical enough to hook up a laptop and all that. Yeah, you are. And if you don't think you are, then try it. And if you get it home and you can't do it, you can exchange or return it for a full refund all the way through the end of January. But let's find out from Vanessa in Ohio, who owns this machine, what she thinks. We have just a few seconds left.
Come up front.
Vanessa, tell us, what do you love about your quintet?
Oh, my God, I love it so much.
What do you make, Vanessa? What do you like to sew?
I have sewn so many things I've never sewn before when I bought the machine.
Really? So you've taught yourself on the quintet?
I taught myself through your videos, on YouTube videos. I taught myself.
Good
How
for you.
nice is that, Vanessa?
Now, you work in the embroidery as well?
Yeah. And I have a question about the embroidery. What kind of stabilizer did you use for that over the netting?
Stabilizer.
Oh, wash away.
Okay.
Wash
so that'll
away
be my next
stabilizer.
project.
So the stabilizer, for the 3 people that are watching, Vanessa, that don't know, goes on the back, and then when you wash it, it disappears, and that way the pattern stays, but then you don't have, you know, any problem with the, I guess, the embroidery staying on the fabric.
Well, it keeps it from puckering. And in this case,
yeah.
with netting, as seen on this outfit over here that she's... Oh, this one. This is actually... I'm glad you brought this...